11 women sat with one another and they made an agreement, a pact, that they will speak about their husbands and they're not going to hide anything. And so Aisha, she begins to narrate to the Prophet ﷺ with flawless photographic memory everything that she heard. She said, the first woman said this, she gave the full description. The second woman said this about her husband. She gave the full description. Very high level Arabic, impossible for the average Arab to understand without a dictionary. Subhanallah. And the third and the fourth and the fifth, till she got to the 11th. And some of these women were describing happy relationships. Some were describing abusive relationships. Some were describing very sad relationships. Till she got to the 11th woman. What was her name? Ummu Zara. And the husband is called Abu Zara. And Ummu Zara praised Abu Zara so much. He was the finest husband, chivalrous, generous, kind, loving. But in the story, it ends with Abu Zara decided to divorce his woman, divorce Ummu Zara in the end. And then Aisha finished. If you look at the hadith in Sahih Bukhari, it's long, it's like a full page. And the Prophet ﷺ did not interrupt once. And then when she finished talking, what did he say to her? He said to her, كنت لك كأبي زرع لأم زرع إلا أنه طلق وأنا لا أطلق. He said to her, I have been to you just as good as Abu Zara was to Zara. The only difference is that he divorced Zara, but I will never divorce you. La ilaha illallah. What does that tell you? That he was listening. Prophet ﷺ, he hears it and then he gives commentary which suggests he'd heard everything, he'd understood it, he'd analyzed it, and he's ready to give an opinion as well. And that's why Imam al-Bukhari places this hadith in which chapter? The chapter of an-nikah, marriage, and then the chapter of husnul mu'asharati ma'al ahl, good treatment to family. He places this hadith under the subheading of good treatment to family. And in Sahih Bukhari, our mother Aisha, she said that when the Prophet ﷺ would come home in the evening, he would look, if I was awake, he'd sit and talk with me. And if I was asleep, he would lie down. SubhanAllah, so simple, so easygoing, but so friendly with his family.